Brilliance Audio presents The Haunting of H.G. Wells by Robert Masello. Performed by Steve West. Prologue. Mons, Belgium, the Western Front, August 23, 1914. "Hold the line!" the captain shouted. "Hold the damned line!" But the German onslaught was simply too overwhelming, the line of British soldiers holding them off too thin. Already the trench was littered with the dead, and Captain Mills was certain that he would soon be lying among them. If this rearguard action failed, then the entire British expeditionary force, now in retreat, could be overrun and annihilated by the advancing horde. Right now, that annihilation looked inevitable. A hand grenade, hurled by one of the advancing Huns, arced above the last tattered line of barbed wire, looking oddly like a blackbird swooping down to earth. It landed on top of one of the few remaining Vickers machine guns, blowing the gunners to smithereens. Mud and blood, flesh and bones, rained down on the soldiers, still clinging to their rifles and firing as rapidly as they could. As Mills hunkered down to reload, the clatter of exploding shells grew deafening. When he dared raise his head again above the lip of the trench, he saw what looked like another great grey wave of soldiers, bayonets extended, marching implacably forward. My God, how many could there be? They'd been coming all morning, mown down like grass, but there were always more and more and more. He fired a shot and a man went down, instantly replaced by another stepping over the fallen body and a dozen others behind him. They were only 50 or 60 yards off, and Mills knew that the soldiers left in his battalion could no more hold them at bay than they could turn back an ocean tide. Nothing but a miracle could save them now. Wiping the sweat from his eyes, there was so much dirt and debris in the air that Mills could barely see what he was shooting at. He prayed for just that. A miracle. There was a plaque to St. George, the patron saint of England, which had once hung on the schoolroom wall where he taught mathematics. Its motto, which he now murmured under his breath, read, "Adicit Anglis Sanctus Georgius." May St. George be a present help to the English. That was all the Latin he'd ever mastered, but he had no sooner uttered the words than a cold shudder.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?